In this screencast, you'll be learning to sequence ideas by using a sequence map. So in front of you here you have a sequence map. There are some key most important bits in this. You'll notice in here you've got your 4 boxes across here. This is obviously where you put the most important events. And in these boxes down here, this is where you place your reasons for that event being important. And the final step is your overall statement. So, let's go through and actually do something together. So, if we took the story, The Three Little Pigs, we would need to look at the aspects of that that are the most important to the plot, what happens in the story. So, bearing that in mind, let's take the first part. So the first thing that happens is that the wolf goes to first pig's house. And depending which version you read, and we're going to read the nice version, the first pig escapes. Second bit, if we go to the next part, wolf goes to second pig's house. Second pig escapes. But again, I could add in house is destroyed if I wanted to. And then the last one over here, this bit here, goes to third pigs. And wolf cannot blow house down. Okay, and then my final step to complete this is that you can then add your last piece, which is wolf goes down chimney, and in fact he dies. Okay, so what I've just done on there is I've sequenced the most important events of that story. Okay, now that's only the first part of it. My second part is I have to explain what's the first bit. So, if we look at this because bit, the reason that this is important is because, well, the pig going to the first house is important because, in terms of the overall story, and why is that an important part of the story, is this. So I've now entered my reasons. So the first one is wolf goes to the first pig's house, first pig escapes. So I believe this is important because it establishes in the story that the wolf is hungry, and the fact that the first pig goes to the third pig's house, and the fact that the pig made of such a weak house makes it an important event in the story. The second one being the wolf goes to second pig's and the second pig escapes. Important again because the wolf blows the house down, but the second pig goes to the third pig's house. This then leads the wolf to go to the third pig's house because he knows there's 3 pigs there. And then the final bit, obviously he cannot blow the house down. He can see the pigs inside. He's becoming desperate because he's getting really hungry and he's not had a chance to eat. And the fact that the wolf dies is that is an important event in the story because there's no longer a threat to the pigs, and the pigs are no longer hungry. So my final step is in the final box down here. I need to make a prediction about what's going to happen next. And my overall statement is this: that the first 2 pigs will build their houses of bricks, because I believe that they will have learnt their lesson from when the pig came to try and eat them. So here's how I know I've done a good, completed a sequence chart correctly. Done it to the right standard. So here's the success criteria. First one is I know the stages, but I need help to sequence them so they're out of order. Next step up is I can identify the order of one of the stages. The third one here is I can order the stages, so I put them in order. The fourth one is I can order the stages and I can explain why they are there in that order, why they're the most important events. And the final one is I can look at the stages in a new way, i.e. I can make a prediction to finish and state why that's my prediction.